Okay, this is definitely a random live. Let's see who comes in here. I want to talk to whoever comes in here without all the bots. It's a beautiful day out. I'm out on my deck, so I figured, I see what's popping with y'all. Hey, Sensual Sassy. Hey, Jasmine C. Random live, y'all. I had nothing planned. I just wanted to talk to everybody without the bots. So, seemed like this is the best way. Hey, Aquarius Love. Hey, Miss Ken. Hey, Justice for Us. Y'all kicking it with me while I'm out here on the deck. Y'all, oh my goodness. So, hey, y'all, hey. I want to thank everybody who's been getting personal readings from me. Like, they've picked up tremendously. I am taking morning appointments, morning and afternoon appointments, and you can book it the same way. Go to Angel Kisses the Oracle@gmail.com to book me, and we'll organize something. Once you email me. But y'all see what's going on out here from the last live that I talked to y'all. When I tell you stuff is coming full circle so fast. He said, OMG, I missed you. Oh, I was thinking about you. Yes, it is beautiful out. Say, what do you think about the rap beef with Drake and Ross? Listen, I love hip hop. I'm hip hop to the core. So if they're gonna do a beef that stays on wax and is for entertainment purposes only, I'm for it because it makes money. It separates the people who got talent from the people who don't. You know, the one with the pen versus the one who pays somebody to pen. I love it. Oh, thank you, DS Raven. Yes, the net is in shambles. That's why I'm listen. That's why I decided to kick it with y'all out here on the deck. I didn't feel like sitting in the house today. It's beautiful out. I was out here grounding, putting my toes in the grass and whatnot. It's Michigan, so you never know. It might be winter in like 2 or 3 days. Said 2024 is 2024. Absolutely. Said this is a year and not even 6 months in. Listen, I did not tell y'all. I started telling y'all last year that 2024 was going to be a blockbuster year. Everybody's tea was getting spilled. I told y'all. Yes, definitely the year of exposure. Spring is here. Listen, it's like I said, it's Michigan. I'm gonna enjoy it today because ain't no telling what's gonna happen in the next 2 3 days. Michigan, had little temper tantrums. We think it's spring, and but before you know it, had to put on hot pants and the damn suit. Oh my goodness, y'all! I brought some cards out here just in case. Funny thing ever. It's like I don't know what grocery stores are near y'all, but it's like two of the Audis bags. If y'all saw how many decks I have, y'all would be like, that don't make no sense, Angel. Like I could probably open up a store with all the decks I have. I don't even use the majority of them. Hey, Mary J. We're gonna kick it about a few things. I more than anything, just I wanted to come on today to just let you guys know that I'm so thankful for all of you. That when I get to talk to the ones that I talk to with the readings, it's humbling for me because coming here to kick it with y'all, sometimes it becomes therapeutic for me, and I didn't realize how much I'm a part of, people's rotation with the Wednesdays and whatnot. And it's just nice to hear. It's nice to know. Yes, they gotta stay ready with the cars now because this year is out of order and out of control. Oh baby, listen, this is the warm up. 2025 to 2026 is gonna be all gas, no brakes. This is just the warm up. Y'all. Now I will tell you this. Like I just come out the house. Y'all. And the plastic surgeons are tearing y'all girl Henny. They telling what's her name, Henny. They tearing your girl Henny up because she had went live. Of course, this was while she was out celebrating with her friends, and she denied having a nose job. Y'all, they got all these board certified plastic surgeons to come in a thread. Like somebody did a video. Well, I want to say necessarily a video, but they definitely and they said if you're a plastic surgeon, you know, pretty much tap in and tell me what you think from your expertise. And it was all these different plastic surgeons chiming in on this thread, not only to confirm that she had work done, but to explain the work and to compliment the surgeon. And they were talking about how well her work was done, and they felt that it was a shame that she felt like she couldn't talk about it. Let's see. Says, yes, you most definitely provide that for me. I told you, you became a safe space for me. Oh, don't make me tear up. I don't know if I got on waterproof right now. Say, we appreciate you coming on Wednesdays. I definitely look forward to now ever since I found you recently. Thank you. Hey, Red. Hey, DeMarcus mom. Blessings to you as well. Um, DeMarcus mom, I'm gonna email you, or you get a chance, you email me because I want to eventually do a panel with the barbs, and then I want to do a panel with the umbrellas because I want to, show you guys the love that you showed me, and you all can talk to me directly on the panel, ask me questions, and we'll do readings in real time. Like, if you want to ask questions about the tour and what's to come, I can read those, those questions right then and there, and we'll do a live dedicated to you guys because you all have been really, really kind to me. But y'all, this whole P Schmitty thing. Remember I told y'all how, I was shown in a vision to where they had this board up in an office, almost looked like one of those federal offices where they had the it was like the string and the the tacks, like the thumbtacks, and they had all these different people attached to the nucleus. That's really like how this case is turning out. It's They're going to have to do something sooner than later because people they never expected to be mentioned are being mentioned. It's bringing up old tea on other people's depravity that people may not have known of or forgotten. It's really, really going deep, y'all. Oh my gosh. So the even like the paparazzi and just you don't even need the paparazzi at this point. Just regular people with a phone. Folks at Coachella and they getting footage of everybody at Coachella, and y'all, the way Jaden walked up behind Justin Bieber and gave him one of these from behind. I'm like, oh wow, like we feeling real good out here today. Not the drunk horse looks completely different. I'm done, DeMarcus Mom. Listen, I give it to her doctor. Her doctor did great work. I thought that I was tripping when I first. What was that? That live that she did right before Tori got permission to put in the new writ. I was when she had on the platinum wig and she was saying she was going to go work out. And I was confused at first. So I'm like, is it just me? Like something on her face looked different. And I realized she had her lips done, and then I saw she had her nose done, and it's like, oh, they did a great job on her nose. They really did. It looks very natural. But the lips had threw me because the bottom lip and the top lip looked like they had switched places. Hey, Havana, I'm doing wonderful today. How are you, beautiful? Said, I know, right? Couldn't even believe that they even have put a kiss on the cheek. Listen, all I could think about, what was that commercial where the boy was like this, like we're two people kissing, but we actually got to see the two people this time. Let's see. To be honest, that's the happiest I've seen Justin look in a while. That's saying a lot because this is a married man. Did y'all see Nessa Carey's interview yesterday? No, I didn't, Miss Ken. Um, who is the platform that she was on? Because I didn't get to see it at all. Happy Sunday to you as well. Thank you. I could just imagine how how her interview went, because if it went anywhere close to how her music goes, I would definitely say it would be safe for me to ignore her and hope that she blows over. Say, Yunny, Moneybag Yo, drug ex said he paid for booty shots for her. Oh God, Lord, everybody about to tell her business. That's crazy. Says I'm watching a movie. Says, can I please get a car tap in on Hustle Timmons? Lisa Ray was the last person that took a visit. Oh, I didn't know Lisa Ray was over there. I feel something's cooking after this subpoena. Oh, it's something cooking already. It's the whoo, they grilling up some folks right now. I want y'all to pay attention because everybody that I told y'all when Stevie released that video talking about everybody who came to the party and he showed all those faces, y'all, they gonna start questioning all those people. Don't be surprised. Said, okay, it was on Barb City. I'm gonna go check that out. Hey, Terry Ellis. So just got to work to catch a live. This was a random live, just a pop up. I wanted to kick it with everybody, not all the bots. I didn't have the energy for the bots today. Did you see Jaguar called out Mary J and something about a baby involving Diddy Bop? Um, shoot, Jaguar dropping so much tea. I don't even know if I can keep up at this point, but I kept telling y'all she hasn't even touched the tip of the iceberg yet. She's just now getting off into the things that she's about to say. Like she's just getting warmed up, if y'all can believe that. Let's see. Taraji was over there. Oh, okay. So what everybody doing over there all of a sudden? You right. This is looking crazy. Said I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me with Henny's top lip looking a lot bigger. Listen, your eyes weren't playing tricks on you because I thought my eyes was playing tricks on me, and I'm like, did the lips switch places? Like I'm confused. Hey Angel, was Corey Gamble around Kim when she passed? Is that why the Kardashians are shook? That's an interesting question. We can tap in because I definitely brought cards out here. Said I felt Stevie J was airing out in the room, showing Diddy wasn't alone. Um, I think he was trying to make it seem like this was a safe environment and everybody rocks with him. But what he ended up doing was airing out everybody, because what he did for evidentiary purposes, whether he knew it or not, was tied all those people to a possible investigation. Pardon me, y'all. I'm messing, like I done stepped on the cord here. He tied all those people to a possible investigation, because now that everybody knows that these are people that have been to Diddy's house and been to those parties, they're going to start slowly but surely sending out subpoenas for these people to come in. And they're going to make it to where, you can file statements through your lawyer privately, or we're going to bring you in. So do not be surprised, y'all. Do not be surprised. Let me see, let me see, find a couple of decks right quick. Hi, Angel. Didn't expect this live. Hey. This is a very random live. I didn't even expect to go live. It's just beautiful outside, and I just decided, hey, let me come on and kick it with y'all. And I figured if I do it through StreamYard, then we can circumvent all the millions of bots that like to come and Watusi through our comments, so I can see what everybody's saying. Oh, Princess Pool is in here. Hey, Princess Pool. Did you see about the alleged payola that Camel dropped on Jolene's album at the radio station? Baby, I don't put nothing past these people, okay? Um, I've been telling y'all for the longest, like for years. I worked in artist development. I managed artists, and they don't call it payola. They call it a marketing package. When you go before the radio and you put together a marketing package, you pay whatever the block fee is for the marketing package. And excuse my backdrop, y'all. I stay in a busy area, so yeah, you pay the fee, right? And they show you the areas where you can have your music played, and you can pay for certain blocks of time for your music to be played in too, like um, the morning radio show, afternoon drive time. There's certain blocks with commercials where it's like the power hours, where these are the more frequented hours, the more popular DJs. You can pay to have an artist's music heard in those time slots. So yeah, I'm not surprised. They call it a marketing package now. But here's what they don't let people know. There's so many independent artists that aren't on the radio because they don't pay for those marketing packages, and then they go on tour and they make more money. Uh, Said Stevie showed that video as an intimidation tactic. He may have been trying to intimidate someone. DS Ray. I'm not against anything that you just said. All I know is, had he been smart enough, while you trying to tell people keep your mouth closed, don't say this, don't say that, because you were here too. You literally gave those people who are investigating faces, names, place, so that they can start contacting all these people. So it backfired on him. It wasn't the smartest idea. He really should have stopped at threatening 50. That was already too far. Because if they bring him in, then they can say that's witness intimidation. Hey, Cupid's Bow. Hey, it's Trisha. Said, I hope no one else mentions Jaguar Wright because I'm tiresome of hearing about her. Jaguar needs to expose all of the dark shit she's done. Havana, baby, I don't know where you been. Jaguar tell her business all the time. She said that she was a madam. She would send her girls out to a lot of these people, and that's how she got some of the tea on them. Listen to her a little closer. She don't just tell on everybody else. She tell her own stuff too. It's like the gift and the curse for her because some of the stuff, depending on what it is, it makes her look like she's off her rocker. The other stuff is like, well, damn. But she does tell it all. She tells on herself too. Stevie J is annoying, and he needs to be investigated by the feds. Please believe the fact that he did himself, honey. He's being investigated. He should have been quiet. Say yes, she does. I seen the NBA wife she exposed about Teddy P. Well, I'm telling you, she don't just expose everything with everybody else. She tells her own too. If you, depending on the interview, if you listen, and for her to admit that she was a madam and that she had girls, that's saying that she was a part of some type of trafficking, because that's a form of trafficking, especially if any of those girls may have went across state lines. So that that's not necessarily the best thing for her to, tell herself. But it's like, hey, if you tell your own dirt, who can use it against you? Let's see. Let's see. I've listened to enough and then some from Jaguar Wright. Well, Havana, you about to hear more and more and more, because now people are going to start cross-referencing her and they're going to start using her in a lot of videos, because that's what they do with Jaguar. They use her as a reference when they can't use anybody else, or they use her for clicks and views, but then they'll throw her on the bus and do this whole thing where it's like, oh, well, she's not all there, and then come back the next year like they didn't throw her under the bus and start interviewing her again. Yeah, she said she was a madam. I'm telling you. Put it in Google and look it up. I don't tell y'all nothing that you can't go back and pull up yourself. I promise you. So, yeah, she's told that. Let's see. Somebody had a very good question. Let me go back before I forget. Uh oh, what did I miss here? So Lisa comes across as a male identified woman that likes to defend males that are physically abusive towards women. What the hell did I miss? Hold on. Did you see? Okay, so I read that one. Havana, you threw me for a loop with that one. Hold on. Okay, here's the question. Terry Ellis, you asked it. See how much easier it is for me to go back and find what y'all said so I can do readings? It says, hey, Angel, was Corey Gamble around Kim when she passed? Is that why the Kardashians are shook? Um, all I can say to you guys is this. You look at the trajectory with Corey Gamble and the places he may have been or may not been, he appears to be a silent witness to a lot of interesting stuff. So let's see. Mr. Gamble, were you allegedly around Kim during her right before a time of demise? Were you around Kim? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Card came out backwards, y'all. Um, okay, there's the camera. So he shook about something. Nine of Swords. That's somebody with deep anxiety. Hold on. I got a stack of cards in here that are backwards. Let me turn these around, y'all. There we go. Lord, it got to be spring. The mosquitoes is out. Temperance. So balance through a new beginning with temperance. And this is like I don't know if he could have had situations in his past where he's already gotten balanced through a new beginning. He he's worried about if things don't turn out right, like if he's possibly named in the wrong things. See what I mean? Named in the wrong things in concert to or conjunction to Three of Pentacles. Will he be able to have balance through a new beginning? Why is he nervous about this? Oh shoot! Now I want y'all to see this because I thought I turned everything around. So it's my side. It said hangman, eternal both hangman and justice. So he's worried about something coming up in court that could possibly be an unrequited or offer for a cups. Yeah, it's something going on where he's in too deep. Empress and Ten of Wands. Empress is a mother, someone who gives birth to ideas or brings things into fruition, facing justice. The way this is looking, these last three cards, Hangman, Justice, and Empress, y'all, this is looking like he may have been somewhere where he possibly was not supposed to be, or he was around someone allegedly who is involved in something that could come to light through justice. Justice is also a karma card. The Emperor, Hangman for the Emperor. Um, I keep telling y'all that man is gonna hang everybody in Hollywood out to dry. Y'all, this is crazy. That was a great question, Terry Ellis. So it's a picture that shows him there. Y'all, he's he's like the silent conversation in every room. Said it was giving. Save those tears for the pillow. Tisha Tell said Puffy should be arrested within the next 30 days. He was also, hold on, where are we at? He was he was probably involved in that Tory stuff too. Centrally sassy. I'm glad you said that. I didn't even want to be the one to bring that up. He was there the night that it happened when Hoof and stuff got thrown out the house. He definitely was. Remember Kanye said Corey is a CI. Yeah, goodness. But see, you don't just become a CI. You become a CI possibly if you get entangled in something and it's beneficial for you to be helpful to help yourself, if you know what I mean. Um, I was thinking that dang pool party with Tori and yeah, based off of what another reader exposed on what really happened to Jaguar's deceased son. That's why I said Jag needs to expose everything. She's been okay that she's done, but she's not going to say what happened to her son. Um, Havana, I want to tell you that if you listen to her early interview, she talks a lot about him, and I want to say the vibe that I get that she gives off is that she feels like these people who she rages against in the industry are directly responsible for what allegedly could have happened to her son. I gotta be careful how I say this on YouTube, because she didn't play along with the system. Says Kanye did say Corey is fed because he has no background. He too old to have no background. Cupid's bow, so that says something. Uh, I wonder how he found out he had no background. I mean, he had to look him up, and he probably looked him up because he's around his children. Nobody ever met his family, known anyone from his past. This is sounding very familiar to another person that I did a reading on, that literally background stopped at like junior year in high school, but it named not one child, not one family member, and there were no pictures. So I'm not surprised. And I mentioned this in the live before, guys. I don't know if you remember this, where I told y'all about a record label by the name of Manic Records out of DC that was a federal front for a investigation that took down cartel people. You can still Google that right now to this day. The main artist on the label was an agent, and the label was actually created by the Bureau. And they used that label and that fake artist to get people in under the guise of doing music together so that they could investigate criminality. Look it up, Manic Records. Um, Nobody ever met his family, knows where he's his past, where he's from. Yes, just hood for stuff. Absolutely, yes, allegedly. But the Manic Records thing, that's not allegedly, because you can still find that in Google. So please look that up. Man, the Manic Records information, and I remember this clearly like it was yesterday, because there was a older white gentleman who worked in law enforcement, and he was telling us about Rick Ross at the time, and he had, um, I guess he went back and he found his employment information, and he solidified that he actually was a correctional officer, and Rick had to come forward and admit it after, I want to say, like maybe 2 years of saying it was a lie. Has anyone noticed how Diddy looking sick? Am I the only one that thinks he looks like he's, we'll say, what's the second way? It looks like he's passing from a deadly disease. Um, it could be the stress. It could be that. It could be a combination, allegedly. But you get raided several times over and accused of some hefty things. It'll make you look some type of way, for sure. Uh, Angel, have you noticed P. Diddy's sister refused to be in the limelight? If you Google her birthday, it's wrong, and it doesn't go with the death of his dad. Something's off. You know what? I never even thought of that. That's interesting, Terry. Um, I know he has a sister, but we rarely, if we ever see her, we rarely ever see her. And to be honest, the birthday thing is not surprising to me, because a lot of powerful people hide their actual birthdays so people can't tap into their birth chart. But when her information doesn't line up with their father, that's where it starts to look a little confusing. Because why is the information conflicting for the same parent? You know, that seems odd. So that's a hell of an observation. Said I think that's all the we'll say intoxicants he does. Say, yeah, he's losing his power. Oh, absolutely. He's not just necessarily losing his power. His It's like the light company decided to push the button and cut the power off. So what we're seeing is, the residuals of what's dwindling down. Um, I want to tap back into this Corey energy. Explain more about the Emperor and Justice. Yeah. So Two of Wands represents a choice that falls on top of the Emperor, the Hermit. So this is like him separating himself from everybody right now. I don't know who on this motorbike, but they are taking forever and making all the noise in the world. It seems like they weren't going nowhere. Queen of Swords. This is like saying that Kim Porter's voice will be heard. She will get her justice because Queen of Swords is somebody who speaks the truth valiantly. So it's looking like, however, they were connected. They may have been possibly working on a project together or talking about working on something together. What the hell does he do outside of date Kris Jenner, y'all? I'm confused. Uh, does anybody know what he actually is supposed to do? Because this is like he may have talked to her about something with work. Okay, see, I'm not the only one confused because how would he be talking about working with her or something with work? I mean, is he supposed to be like a personal trainer or something? Now I'm really confused because what would he be working with her on? Yeah. So maybe he's the one that tempted that, let's see, that tempered with her. Oh, man, tampered with her nose spray, as Sloan says. Yeah, he just pops up. I see that he pops up. Like I told y'all, he's a silent conversation in every room. Hey, Jasmine. Said, I know he used to manage Justin Bieber. Thank you. Okay, so he used to work in entertainment. Because I'm like, what the hell does he do or did he do to be talking about working? But see, King of Swords here, falling on top of the Two of Wands. So this is like somebody who's making a decision. Yeah. King of Swords is someone who is cold and calculated, but does they do represent a businessman and somebody who could possibly tell the truth about things. So I'm wondering because let's remember, Kris Jenner also represents people. This is looking like he was talking to her about possibly managing her or helping her to launch something that she was working on. And this was a labor of love, okay? Ace of Cups. This was something that was going to bring great abundance. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, Corey, and this fell on top of the Queen of Swords, y'all. Jasmine C. said, I feel like he's the one that tampered with Kim's nose spray when she was getting off the phone with someone. Her last words were, he's here. Had to be someone she trusted to come to her home. Yeah, because there was no signs of struggle. It was somebody who was let in the house. Wasn't she? Yes, she was working on a book, and you do need representation for publishing and possible um, agent to help you get your book off the ground. This is feeling like he may have been saying that him and Kim could help her. I mean, not Kim. him and Chris can help her, but it seems like he's stepping up more in a personal capacity. Nine of Cups. This was a wish fulfillment to work together because this falls on top of the Eight of Coins. So allegedly, it was a wish fulfillment for him to extend the offer to work with her. He was very valiant and passionate about this. It's almost what we just say about him. He pops up everywhere. It's like he came up out of nowhere. He came in aggressively. Yeah, now that I know who we're talking about, Kanye calling Corey. Kanye is funny calling Corey a feds. Yeah, said they set Tory up. That won't be for too much longer. Said I want him to get justice so bad, baby. He will, and it's gonna be in a peculiar way how it comes about. There's a picture that shows that he was at Kim's house when she was found deceased. Ah, hey, Mr. Cole. So said it was a fulfillment to work with her or to try to work with her. Y'all look what's at the bottom of the deck. Kind of hard for me to figure out where the camera is centered because it shows backwards on StreamYard. This is someone who's being held, like being stuck, trapped. Yeah, look at this. High Priestess, Two of Cups. Okay, so High Priestess falls on top of the King of Swords. It's almost like this he's telling her to keep it quiet until they decide to do a launch. Like he didn't want anybody to possibly know that they were working together, allegedly, or they were going to work together. um Ace of Wands is falling on top of the Knight of Wands, y'all. This is some very feisty energy. Hey, Amaya. Hey, Venetia. Said Jag did a live and said that's not Jaden. He's been replaced. Oh, Lord. I'm not going to read the rest of that out loud. Sheesh. Um, Sad to say, I would not be surprised with anything at this moment. Um, I tell people all the time, if you have children and you want them to be performers, you need to quit your job, and your new job is representing your children. Don't do the whole chaperone thing because it doesn't work well. Yeah, I just shared a video of an adult Shirley Temple to somebody the other day, and she was saying that they had went to a particular studio. I won't say the name of it, but it was a very prestigious studio. And the people separated her and her mother. She went in one room, her mother went in the other room. And she said that someone exposed themselves to her in one room. And when she got to her mother, they pretty much on the ride home, they admitted to each other that somebody was indecent with the both of them. So don't leave your children alone with these people. They are weird. Let's see. Another podcaster said allegedly he is related to Puff, but she doesn't have proof because she told that. Can you tap into that? Another. So are you saying that the podcaster is saying that Jag is related to Puff? Like, is that what you meant? Yeah, Hollywood strikes. The honey, they've been striking all around. Yeah, so yeah, he looks really dark. Said he's been looking like that before the rate at least a year. And see, you got to realize, like, this man has money, so he pays top dollar for, massages and barbers and facials and things. So imagine if he didn't have the money and you get to see him looking like how he would really look if he didn't have a team to upkeep him and if he's not feeling good. Because money goes a long way. Uh, so he's been, yeah, I read that one. So Angel, I wonder, did Camel X Diddy Pop to give Blue Cantrell something? Remember, Blue thought she was poison. I do remember that. I remember that they said that Blue had an episode and was running around in traffic. And what I thought was very interesting, what I thought was intriguing about that was Blue said that there was a very particular pungent smell. Oh, y'all, the mosquitoes is about to tag team me. A whole swarm of them just pulled up. Y'all, they sent mosquitoes after me. Yeah, she said there was a very particular pungent smell, and it made me think, was there a gas that was released? Because where did this smell come from? Like, what was she talking about? Nobody asked her to describe the smell. Hey, Zion. So somebody probably put some roots on him. Um, so the Diddles. Well, see, the Diddler signed. he signed away his right to spiritual legal defense when he put that tattoo on his back. That was one of the worst things he could do. What a surprise live. Hey, Kendra Cobb. I'm outside, and apparently all the motorcycle drivers, they outside too. All the I want to say rough riders. Yeah. He was dealing with her under the guise of doing business with her, guys, allegedly. They may have been talking about potentially helping her to release something. This is the reason why he was around her. That's the spiritual energy that I get. Until today, y'all, I promise y'all I didn't know what this man did. It's like, who is he? What does he do? What did he actually do? Hey, Black Girl Maverick. Yeah, this was a random live. I decided to do it this way so I could, you know, avoid all of the bots and talk directly to y'all. Oh, say hey, Auntie, I love the new scenery. Listen, I'm out here on the deck. I'm mad at myself because I didn't even bring a lighter out here so I can light some of these citronella candles because I promise y'all, a whole swarm of mosquitoes just pulled up on me like they was ready to fight. So about there's about 6 or 7 of them right here, but the rest of them went on about their business. So I hope that they stay over there and leave me be because they pulled up strong. I hate mosquito bites. What's going on with Little Kim with dating that baby? I'm lost. Who is she dating, sweetheart? I I haven't kept up. Like, I haven't seen her with anybody since she was with Mr. Papers, so I don't know. Oh, you so sweet. Said you could wait until I go get the lighter. So another podcaster said that he was, yeah, Justin Bieber's manager. So there was a second confirmation on that. Say, hey, Andrew, can you tap into Ice Spice and Lotto? Are they still not getting along? That's the most passive aggressive beef. Ice Spice showed her new. She did her new diss song about Lotto at Coachella. Hey, hey, if you gonna roll out a diss song, that's the way to do it. Uh, her artist name, her artist name Tay. He's 24. Okay, well he's an adult. I mean, here's the thing. Yes, he's way younger than her, and I ain't know nothing about that. The fact that they was even kicking it, but unfortunately, here it is. He's still grown, but nobody ever says anything about the guys in the industry when they're like 45, 50, and they're dating somebody that's 22. So it's one of those goose for the gander type situations. He at least this is an adult. This ain't nothing that's gonna have her, you know, back on the stand somewhere like some of these men about to be in the next year or two. I'm gonna have to look him up. I never even heard of Tay. And here's the weird thing, y'all. I don't know if it's something in the air or what. It's like the young guys is on cougar season right now. I have no idea why. Said he wanted some Queen B. Hey, hey, Queen B pulling her Stella, getting her groove back. You know what? Let's see. Let's tap into it and see what's tea on that. Literally, what's tea? And they would come over here and play this music. I hope I'm just trying to be out in my backyard and mind my business. But that's what happens when you stay in a busy area. Dog, on it. Okay, girl fight, arguments, physical fight at war competition. Why is there people at war competition? Don't tell me somebody's trying to come back from the past. Hold on. Dust it off, cop blocking. Y'all, don't tell me one of Kim's exes is gonna try to come back from the past on some Malia stuff and try again. Uh, it says because they know Cougar's gonna give them some soft life they want. Uh, that depends. That depends. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this: the younger guys that have approached me that I've turned down, I wasn't offering them nothing. They was offering to give me the soft life. So that depends. Cause don't come this way looking for me to buy you a PlayStation and some Jordans, and so you can wear them over to somebody else's house. It's gotta be locked in. Okay, music stop. There we go. Scarcity tactics and ignoring. So somebody from her past is feeling some type of way about who she's dating and what's going on. Y'all, if this is Mr. Papers, I'm tickled. Digging for dirt. Somebody's digging for dirt. Why? Y'all, I don't even want to put this in the screen. All I got to tell you is somebody ain't happy about these two talking, and it's like they want to pull some information to put on social media to take away from whatever the public perception is over this relationship. So she could have somebody try to leak some information on them and their relationship sometime soon. Um, if he got a jealous chick he used to deal with, you know, that type of energy. Let's see. Let's see. Angel, I watched Diddy Bob 50th birthday party. Mary J couldn't enjoy the party because he had her performing. Wow. Said because. So I think his name is Tay Brown. I'm gonna look him up. Yeah, I'm telling you, the first thing I heard in my head was Mr. Papers. That's why I laughed. Will Kimmy be subpoenaed by the feds to testify against the diddler? Oh, oh, yeah. Something is happening where it's like a moral conscience type thing, because it's like, you know, mask off and vow. Somebody's vowing to show somebody with their mask off. Merit making is making something right, atoning for something. They, it's like she wants to. She she wants to see justice, but she has reservations on being involved with saying anything. Let's tap in a little further. I'm telling y'all right now, there's a half the industry, if not more, is very nervous right now, worried about who all could possibly get subpoenaed for court. People that you would never even think could possibly be subpoenaed to court, because a lot of these people, you know, they hang together, they party together. That's why I said Stevie sharing that video, no matter what he thought he was doing, he put together a compiled list of possible witnesses. Five of Cups. So, heartbreak and regret. What is their heartbreak and regret for? Temperance. Balance through a new beginning. I don't see Kim wanting to talk about anything. Independent woman. It's like she's finally getting to the point to where she's getting things the way that she wants them. I don't see her wanting to say anything to anybody. At the bottom of the deck, the Magician. For them to get her to speak, they would have to manifest it. So yes, they would have to subpoena her. I don't see her going before anybody to say anything um, independently. She would have to be forced. And this is like the only way that she would say anything and tell the truth is if it challenged her being the independent woman, which is also free. And at this point, they would have to come forward to her, and it would have to be aggressive on the law enforcement side. And this will be considered a huge burden to her. 10 of Wands, because this is someone that no matter what, it's like we've had good times together. You know, we've moved through all types of things, and no matter what, no matter how I feel about you, you are somewhat like family. So this is falling on the 5 of Cups. It's a very unrequited offer, something she would have very deep regrets about. So it's like right now she's in her bag. She's just concerned with getting her money and what she invests in. So yeah, y'all, Kim is in love. She worried about her money and being in love. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this might end up being a tumultuous relationship because you got an 8 of Cups, a Page of Wands, and that's like walking away from something for a new opportunity attached to work. 3 of Wands. So really, y'all, this is what it comes down to with Kim. They would have to threaten to possibly send her to jail to get an opportunity for her to speak. So I don't see her saying anything directly unless being forced to. So hopefully that answered your question, Bree. She would have to be subpoenaed. I don't see her volunteering anything. And even when they call her forward, they would have to threaten her with time. Says little Kim talking about she had to deal with Adidas for her shoe collection. Oh, she's talking about having the shoe deal. Oh, you saying that? Okay, you're saying that allegedly Corey might be related to Puff. Oh wow. Well, see, interesting enough that you say that because it's been rumored like the last week or so that Puff may possibly be a CI. So, is this his family or is this a possible handler? Um, because it's very rare that two CIs hang out that close. Not impossible, but very rare. Um, let's see, are these two family? It's Corey Gamble and Diddy family. Yeah. So we got Five of Cups coming out at the bottom. Deep sympathy and regret over, being attached to or working in tandem with somebody, going into a kind of negotiation agreement with somebody. Eight of Cups walking away from a relationship. So it's looking like he's one of the people that's cutting ties with Diddy. Yeah, you got the Seven of Pentacles, and then you got the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. That's as you sow, so shall you reap. Um, yeah, they feel like it's that season for him, and nobody wants to be a part of the harvest that's coming. Queen of Coins, Queen of Coins, Three of Wands. Hold on, there goes the camera. So three, the Queen of Wands comes out, and what this is feeling like is that they've done business together, and it's like allegedly Puff may have like invested in some business ventures with Chris. It's something to do with them working together. He doesn't want to be seen around him right now, so that whatever business they have doesn't come to light, allegedly. I told y'all, it's a lot of worry. Three of Swords, heartbreak. Everybody's worried about, you know, um, things coming to light about how folks work together. Yeah, Ten of Wands. This is a heavy burden right now, falling over the Five of Cups, deep sympathy and regret, overtaking an opportunity. Tell me more about the opportunity. Five of Wands, fighting and conflict over some kind of contract negotiation and agreement. Oh, dancing with the devil, are we? Y'all can't make this up. It's a heavy burden and fighting conflicts coming out of an agreement to lay someone to rest or to lay something to rest. Four of Wands. And that goes over the Seven of Pentacles, meaning this person being laid to rest brought a harvest in some kind of way. that could lead to someone possibly being locked up. Yeah. Ultimate betrayal on top of the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Eight of Swords, Five of Swords. That's a lot of harsh conflict, arguing, defending yourself. This is looking like people are afraid that they about to go to jail, about to go to prison. Um, Let me go back and see what some of y'all saying. So they seem to be exposing themselves on live. Kim and her boo. Oh wow. Lil Kim talking about she had a deal with Adidas. Okay, I read that. Kim doesn't know if she wants to. I guess that wants to be Mexican, Italian, black. Saw 1, 2, 3. Ooh, y'all terrible. Yeah, she talking about she in love. She's got her nose open. She's loving this experience, y'all. According to Corey, he don't know him. That ain't his cousin. Um, I wouldn't say that's my cousin right now either. Uh, Not the PlayStation and the Jordans. Listen, we we can build together. We can build an empire together. But I, I'm not about to be sugar mama. So you look good while you go out on dates with whoever you actually want to go on dates with. No. Besides, my feet are super little, so I could, for your one pair of Jordans, I can have about four. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the Corey question, because that's a whole nother rabbit hole in himself, and it's looking like they are nervous, and now it's making more sense about while Joanne and the camel were over there in Chris's garden, because they've been low key shading them for years. So it's like, why would y'all be hanging out in Chris's garden? Let's see. Do you think Doja will go back to her in her? Oh, will she go back to her era of Scarlet phase? This phase didn't seem to be received that well with the Scarlet Deluxe. Um, Doja is an interesting combination of things. She's talented, but she's so quirky and offbeat. It's almost like she can be her own worst branding. You know, if that makes sense. Like the way she promotes herself can take away from her to where it's like, I'm not interested. Let's see. Do you think Doja will go back? Yeah, I read that. Yeah, it feels so good to only see real comments. It's starting to cool off a little bit, so I'm gonna cut on this fire pit right quick, everybody. There we go. Give me 1 second, y'all. Cutting on my fire pit. Okay. It's starting to get a little temperature dropping a little bit, so I cut on the fire pit. Have to turn that down a little bit. I need to have eyebrows when this is over. Okay. Okay, it says, I feel Jolene is afraid to go up against Scissor in R&B. Now that's interesting. Says too many that can out-sing her. I feel like what they do in music is completely different, and the fan bases are completely different. But it would be nice to see. Um, Says, yes, Miss Angel, you probably should do more pop-up lives. It makes the experience flow better without the bots. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Um, One thing I could say about Joanne is a good solid singer for sure, but she's not a soul singer. So anytime when you get off into, like deep R&B, anybody that could sing like gospel or they could sing neo soul, she's not going to be able to sing in those competitions because those people usually have, heavier, stronger, more powerful, husky voices, and they sing with life experience. And even though she's a good singer, she doesn't have that. Like, she's more of a technical singer. Yes, I mean they can outsing her. No, I totally get what you're saying, Terry Ellis. I get it. I mean, she's an overall performer. So when you look at all the things that she does all at once, they all add up in a big way. Now, just flat foot singing, I totally get what you're saying. Is Quincy Jones take down next? Ooh, oh, Mercedes Beck said said it's a bug in my hair. Well, whoever he is, he better be polite and leave me be. Ooh, I already said I had a swarm of mosquitoes over here that pulled up on me. Um, Goodness gracious. Let's see. Interesting enough, one of the first trumpet solos I learned to play was a composition by him that he did called Killer Joe. And it was a simplistic piece, but jazz nonetheless. Show me the energy around Mr. Juke Joint himself. Okay. Mm. Three of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. So that's like somebody that he's collaborated with could possibly bring the weight of the world on his shoulders, but it's like they're facing the weight of the world on their shoulders right now. Y'all, what y'all think these next two cards say? The one in my hand and one under the deck. Say, yeah, because Jolene can sing, but she also loves to dance. Yeah. Said she is She is the Tina Turner of this generation. Um, I'm not gonna give her that much credit, and the reason why I tell you that is this. Um, I I totally understand what you mean, but when Tina performed side by side with her when they did that award show together, she could not keep up with Tina, and Tina was a senior citizen. So that lets you know how dynamic Tina Turner really was. But she definitely is the staple of superstardom for this generation. She's a bigger superstar than Tina Turner ever would have been. So, y'all, I was waiting to see who was going to tell me who was at the bottom of this deck. Now, you got the high priestess, which means it's things that are held in high regard and secret. Now, let's see who can tell me what's the card at the bottom of the deck. Said who is the Tina Turner of this generation? You're gonna have to go to the indie level to find the Tina Turner of this generation, because to be in the vocal dexterity of Tina Turner, you would have to sing rock. You would have to be able to sing R&B. You have to be able to dance. Um, Jolene doesn't have a rock voice at all. Her singing church music, unless it's something that you'll hear at Joel Osteen's church, not so much. Like she does great with being in a group that harmonizes, but to belt out powerful music on her own when it comes to that those two genres of music, that's not her thing. Like perfect example, when Lettucey was supposed to sing Precious Lord, and then Beyonce came out and said that she was gonna sing Precious Lord because she was singing it since she was in church when she was little. She couldn't hold a candle to Lettucey's performance, and that's just being honest. Let's see. I don't respect how Jolene signed the Bailey sisters just not to promote them. I feel they could have done better without her, or not nation. Hierophant, or however you spell it. Uh, sa- sassy. It would be nice if it was the Hierophant, because that would mean good energy between the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is something messy. Uh, what is the energy between Simpson and Caitlyn Jenner? Ooh, wee, Brea. What was the good written that she posted on Twitter? Listen, Brea, I don't know what age group you're in, but I'm in my 40s, and I remember the O.J. Simpson trial, and you had um, Rob Kardashian Sr. as his legal counsel, his representative, and Chris was sitting in the, I think they call it the gallery when you're in court. She was sitting with then Bruce Jenner, because there was no Caitlyn yet, and then here's OJ and her ex-husband sitting in front of her. Now it is alleged that these are three dudes that she possibly dealt with interchangeably. So to see that picture was like pimping since pimping been pimping. Um, Said Caitlyn was mad because Simpson had bigger balls than him. Possibly. Princess Pooh, the magician. Oh, that's the other deck. So, y'all, damn it. Cards trying to escape soon as I held that up. Hold on. Y'all, the cards didn't even want no parts in this. Two of Cups, Two of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay? Secret, Two of Cups, allegedly. But Hermit and the King of Wands. This is somebody who's separating somebody. This I said that wrong. This is somebody who's separating from someone due to their actions. Harsh communication and Queen of Wands. So everybody's running for cover and separating from everybody right now. Nobody wants to be seen out or, you know, be affiliated with certain people right now. Y'all don't be surprised how many people in the next I want to say 6 weeks to the next 6 months start slowly but surely scrubbing their pages with their social media. If they're smart, they'll do it very gradually right now, so it's not, you know, something that sticks out. But you're gonna have people scrubbing all of their media so that they can take down pictures and not be associated with certain people. Let's see. People are clowning online talking about they know Chloe's up. They know Chloe is sad. Wow, said Jolene seems empty to me. She has no personality and comes off not really knowing who she is as a person. When she sings, it feels empty to me, and it's always looking. It says always looking for that emotional connection. Angel surprise. Diddy. I'd be okay. So you'd be surprised if he's not into, we'll say, animal love. Listen, don't be surprised about none of these people and none of the stuff that they do, because they do some very strange things for some very strange change. Okay, the things that you would think that they wouldn't are the things that they absolutely would. That's all I can tell you. So yeah, Eight of Pentacles and the Fool. So this is like, somebody's taking a leap of faith to work with somebody. Oh, bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. This is like the psychic card. Somebody's going to take a leap of faith to reach out and work with a psychic. Also, these are people who, work with spiritualists all the time. So right now, people are trying to get spiritually anchored because they know that there's a blowback, possibly, getting work done to stay out of trouble, allegedly. Six of Wands. Yeah, moving forward towards victory because they know that there is truth being told. Uh, so, yeah. Mr. Q's juke joint, he don't want no parts in dealing with him publicly. He wants to separate from him. He doesn't want the true identity of, you know, um, the way that they hung out and how they partied and how they know each other coming into question, because he doesn't even want to be tied to anything that has to do with what's going on with him. It says, what do you think about Henny announcing her tequila deal? Honey, that almost knocked me off my feet. I'm not even being funny. I'm shocked that she got a tequila deal after making a very racist comment about a Hispanic woman, calling her a dirty Mexican. Like, How do you launch a tequila deal after saying something like that? I don't know. Um, if it comes back around later to, matter of fact, yeah, let's let's see. Let's see if this is going to come back to bite her later. Let's see if this comment that she allegedly made about Cardi is going to come back to bite her later. Y'all, see this? Ten of Wands. I don't think these people researched her and knew about the comment that was made when they went into business with her, because Ten of Wands to Two of Swords, it could be public backlash about what she said coming about very swiftly. And hey, any people of Spanish descent, if you are upset with what she said, I cannot tell you not to be upset, but she has to be careful with what she says, because I feel like her not saying that she didn't say that, her not clarifying that, she's going to have to stand on business and really, you know, be very descriptive in what she actually said, because it's like it can get back to this liquor brand, and they release her due to morality clause for being racially insensitive. Card of the Truth, Ace of Swords. Angel, do you think Ray J's hands are clean? Um, I'll tell you like this: 90 to 95% of those people's hands aren't clean. Um, if they've been around for a certain amount of time and they're in a certain tax bracket, it's a possibility that their hands are in something. It's just how deep is it in? Um, it, it says, I'm shocked that would be the route they would have her take, publicly announcing her alcohol problem. Yeah. And see, that's another thing, because between the alleged comment made about Cardi and what's going to possibly come out allegedly in the future about her uh, irresponsibly behaving while drinking, it's like they're it's like they were excited to say, oh yeah, we'll work with her, but they didn't properly research her. This could possibly be a new liquor brand that's looking to launch, and they're like, oh, she has high visibility, this would be great. She's like, everybody's darling right now, but they don't know the other side of what's on, like, YouTube and TikTok. And depending on how the public feels, they could they could drop her. Yeah, this is like a meeting with lawyers. Something comes about swiftly. Her brand deals are going to be affected, I want to say, by the end of the summer to early fall, depending on the information that could be released. There it is, y'all. Eight of Cups, walking away from this relationship. Somebody's going to come in very swiftly to give them some information, possibly information that has to do with the Tory case, y'all. It's like this these branding deals, and this is not just the alcohol brand. They're going to be made abreast of certain behaviors and certain things said, and they're going to go back to the table to possibly um, check the morality clause to see if this is going to affect business. Said, I'm shocked that would be, yeah, I read that one. Said, I don't think her liquor brand is going to do well. Well, I tell you what, baby, I'm not going to drink it. Um, why Brandy never said what was in the note Whitney gave her before her passing. Interesting. Said her Nike deal fell flat. Damn, that just happened like 2 minutes ago. Like, seriously, like she just started announcing the hottie boot camp and all of that, like in the last few months, and releasing the pictures of her brand. That was fast. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I said this in the live. I believe I said something about closeout stores. Like you would see her stuff in like Burlington and Ross and places like that. So thank you for that confirmation. It would get sold, just not where they initially planned to sell it. Uh, totally agree with you. I don't think Henny Tequila deal will not do well. Planet Fitness too. Wow. Yeah, I told y'all they these people, they went off of the information of her being trendy, and it's like now they're backtracking on the back end, like, well, whose job was it to check, you know, the social media and to do the the backstory and the research, and y'all, they are quietly tiptoeing away from her. Now, remember, I've been telling all of y'all this is going to be the best, worst year ever of her life because it's going to start off on such a high note. There's going to be so many things to accomplish and celebrate. And then somewhere near summer, between summer and fall, it's going to be like this, like a roller coaster going up and then boom, down. Said it's just disturbing how she always naked for everything she does or promotes. Her stuff is going to be on discount at City Trends. Listen, I'm telling you, that's where I saw her stuff before the launch. I want to. I don't know if this was like maybe 3 to 5 lives ago. I know I remember seeing that because I said that I could see her stuff at like TJ Maxx and Ross and Marshalls, like places like that. Um, how do you do a fitness deal with liquor? She is all over the place. She will go back to protect black women soon. Yeah, Breonna Taylor. Cardi and Meg, do they have beef? Um, the last live that I did, I showed that Cardi's not willing to openly have beef with Megan. It's not good for business. Right now, she's investing into her own career, and she wants to maximize her own investment and get her money back. So she's not trying to beef with anybody. But does she mess with her? Energetically, from what I see, no. It's like she knows to a certain extent that things that were said were true, but they have music together because she's supposed to be doing a song. Well, they already did it because I saw the track list for Megan's album. They have a song together on Megan's album, and you know, all these festivals are coming up. It's like she doesn't want to get caught up in the drama of beef. She just wants to work and make her money, and kind of like revamp her image somewhat. I don't know how it's gonna work out for the long run because I'm telling y'all, I see so many people banding together. Like I said, I see entertainers coming together like Voltron. Like there are people that secretly despise her, and then there's people that have said things openly. but a lot of people behind the scenes, they just aren't dealing with her the same. Um, let's see. Cardi feels Meg is taking her spot on the charts. Uh, Young is to be making a mockery of her. Well, I mean, if she actually made that comment about her ethnicity, that was totally out of line, and I wouldn't have anything else to say to her myself. Um, y'all cutting into Brandy in these comments. Said kissing him on the yacht. I thought it was weird when I saw the picture resurface. Okay. Says Cardi never did that twerk challenge to Glow and Megan's song after they asked her to, and she claimed she couldn't do it. I told y'all she don't really mess with her like that. It's like she don't want to beef with her, but she don't trust her. She don't want to mess with her like that. Uh, yeah, it doesn't seem like that. She's so thirsty for fame that she's not paying attention to what's in her face, right? Angel, isn't it something that these rap women quick to say Lil Kim name, but won't do a feature with her or even ask him? Um, Interesting you said that, Terry Ellis, because I felt like Megan really did Kim dirty. She did the Plan B remix with her, and I want to say it wasn't even 24 hours. She took the song down due to whatever reason she had. But it's like if you were gun ho about getting her on the song, why did you take it down? Uh, Yes, but she's trying to destroy Princess Love, and Ray J owns and trademarked her name. Yeah, Ray J did trademark her name. I was like, wow. I said, don't. Said I don't feel anything MTS does will fully flourish because of all the negative things that she has done and thinks that she is getting away with. Well, that's part of it, Aquarius Love. The other part is she hasn't developed a core fan base that's really going to come out and spend the money. And you need a fan base that's going to spend money. Her fan base is, they'll twerk, um, they'll do challenges, but where are they right now when she needs them to buy the tickets? Hey, Jamaican Rose. Say good morning, Angel. I hope you are well. And yes, I'm on the road. Caught another live. Have to watch before I go back to sleep. Oh, Laura says nearly 2 a.m. in the UK. Thank you for tapping in with me, Jamaican Rose. Hell, in a minute, I'm going to get out this backyard because the fire pit is only keeping away the toughest of the mosquitoes. There's a few of them still sneaking through. So that's right. Cardi didn't respond to the twerk challenge request for Henny and Glow. Her non-response says a lot. Yeah, she'll mess with her like that. She just knows that war and beefing right now is bad for business, but she not really dealing with her. Uh, Says that's a twerk ritual and not just a challenge. Interesting. Said, do you think Cardi's new album will do well when she drops? Um, I think for Cardi's new album to do well, Cardi's really going to have to step up her bars, and she's going to have to do it in a way to where it's consistent through the whole album, because it's like her last album was a good album. Like you could listen to it through and through, but she's gonna have to. Damn, I heard "Go Out with a Bang." I keep feeling like this may possibly be like Cardi's last album, and then she transitions into something else in entertainment, like movies, television, or something like that. Like she's great for business as a personality, no matter what. Uh, it's a young, and that will be her downfall. Exactly. So yeah, she does good with whoever's writing for her, but they're gonna really have to find a pocket, and I mean go in. Like I'll give you an example. When she did the song with Lotto that put it on the floor too, I can't lie, Cardi went in on that verse. Like she needs more verses like that. She needs more work like that, and it's got to be consistent throughout the album. Um, Said I think Cardi's album is going to flop, and she knows it. She is making so many excuses why she hasn't released the album. Well, the longer she keeps from releasing the album, people are going to finally get to a point where they're not as interested. And when they get to the point that they're not as interested, I don't know how many of y'all listen to like hip hop, like Jay Electronica took forever to drop his album. He took so long to drop his album. By the time it came out, nobody gave a damn. That's what's going to happen if she waits too long. She really needs to drop that album between now and the summer and get it popping while it's hot out and everybody want to shake their ass. That's what I would do if I was with her team. I would drop, a banger between now and June, because you want to have a hot song for when it's hot outside and for when it gets cold, so that you can have a banger in the clubs in the wintertime. Those are the two times that you really need to have a song that is getting traction, because everybody's going to the club when it's cold because don't nobody want to be outside. And in the summertime, you got people out and they're driving around playing your music. It's going to get played on the radio because it's that time when everybody, wants that music that makes them feel good. So that's what I was saying before with Henny. Like Henny putting out all this diss music and this, my cookie jar depressed music. Don't nobody want to twerk to that. Don't nobody, I don't want to ride around listening to a song about a depressed cookie jar. I can't talk about nobody else. Says it doesn't seem like they're gonna like they keep going back to the drawing board with her album. Well, for one, you could tell that a lot of a lot of the support and the funding from Atlantic is not there. So if this doesn't go the way they wanted to, don't be surprised if they release her, because they're not getting what they wanted. She um she should have been putting out the music when she was having babies. It's that strike while the iron is hot. Will the industry try to make Cardi and Henny sell more than Nicki's album? Um, they can try, but you see what happened with it the last time. Is the song going to possibly chart? Yes. Is it going to stay consistently in the charts? That's pretty much done after a while. And if I was Cardi, I wouldn't be so quick to put a video out for that song, because with what's coming with Henny, nobody's going to want to be attached to her pretty soon. Will the industry? Okay, I read that one. You saying I agree with Terry Ellis? Yeah, said to be honest, Cardi isn't real rap. She isn't a real rap artist. She can entertain on social media and do comedy. Well, see, Terry, that's what I meant by she's either way. She's going to be good as a personality, like TV show, reality shows, stuff like that. Like she's a great personality, but music, I don't really see spiritually. I don't see a connection between a second and third album that's going to be solid. Said I think she's doing that purposely so her company can drop her because she still hasn't had the so she wants to flop so that she can start her spiritual journey. That's an interesting way to look at it, Mercedes. Um, she was never meant to do this for a long time, and I don't think she knew that. They wanted to get in quick, get in fast, find somebody that they could use to help either battle Nikki or replace Nikki, and it's only going to go so far. Hey, Cameron. So will Cardi ever even have to pay spiritually for wishing death and disease on people and attempting assault on Nikki? Well, if you look at the way things are going right now with her success, I would say that it's already happening. Y'all, these mosquitoes is trying to pull up on me, so I'm going to get off of here, and I'll be back in a few minutes because I'm going in the house. Because, like I said, I left that damn lighter in the house for these citronella candles, and they are not respecting the authority of my fire pit right now. I don't know what type of mosquitoes these are, but they are very, very hood radish. So I'll be back with y'all shortly. Give me a few minutes. I'm going in the house.